I have a quick big box to open today. I have the Greninja V Union box, which is something that came out a while ago now, but I never bought a bunch of them. I really just didn't feel like dropping 30 a piece for all these at the time. But now seeing which ones have a bit more viability, which seem to be the Mewtwo and the Greninja in some cases, which I'm feeling might be more useful even now because of that attack that hits a bench for 100. There's a lot of little shitter like one prize decks going around with less than 100 HP on a Pokemon. So I feel like that this card with its primary attack, I mean, it has one that does like 180, which is good for just hitting bigger things. But Twister Shuriken does 100 to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon, which is just so freaking funny that I really couldn't pass it up. So I saw this out in the wild. Interestingly enough, I found this at Walmart. They are finally... Ooh, hopefully that didn't mess anything up there. Ooh, everything's falling. Incredible. These are always so hard to take out of the box, especially since they come in all these pieces, and you get your little Burnett card, which we've showed a few times. Oh god, yeah, everything fell everywhere. But yeah, so Walmart now, I'm finally noticing, is putting stuff back out on the shelves again. They're not hoarding it all behind the counter. They're hoarding some of maybe like the higher value Pokemon TCG items, but stuff that's going on like clearance, not that they're marking it down in price, but stuff that they just want to get off the shelves, they're putting out in that open area because they know nobody's buying it. It's actually interesting. So I'm like, this is like the right step toward nature healing, to being able to find Pokemon products in the wild again. I guess downside is new products that are more coveted are probably going to be harder to find. But on the upside, if you do just want to go and not have to go walk up and talk to somebody and ask for something behind the counter, you can just walk up and grab it again, which is just such a weirdly relieving feeling having done this for so long. Like, I feel like I've had to readjust to like talking to a person who doesn't understand a thing about Pokemon for so long that now being able to just walk up and grab whatever I want myself is just like a breath of fresh air. But yeah, if there's like bigger like boxes, and I feel like it might be a bit harder to get them. But then again, it seems like people aren't going nearly as nuts for Pokemon cards as they once were. So we have that as a nice relief. So yeah, that's really the only like big thing I want to talk about with this. Really nothing else other than to get the card out. I can maybe show the attacks at the end, and I just wanted to go through the packs that you get in here. But it's really funny to see how old this is, because like, man, I remember when Malamar was relevant. It seems like this was definitely a Fusion Strike product. And we're now 3 sets behind that with Lost Origin just coming out. I am shocked. Oh, we actually got a nice... Oh, these are definitely older boxes because we have an Evolving Skies code that isn't in the new form yet, which I know the newer print wave is doing. Ooh, okay, I actually see something big back there. Ooh, Rayquaza VMAX, baby. Oh, that's sweet. I know he's just the normal art, but I don't think I had this yet. Oh, that's so good. Max Burst. I know people really still aren't able to find ways to make this thing work. Hoo hoo hoo. Yeah, my whole setup really just needs a tune-up at this point. Oh, that was so close. Okay, we're fine. I think I can make it through 2 more packs without this thing popping up again. The little plastic bit is kind of coming up on this tripod stand. But yeah, no, people still really aren't able to find ways to make this thing hit super consistent, but I'm hoping now with like, I saw somebody doing it with the new Lost engine, that maybe that might be a better way of doing it than Mareep and Flaffy. We'll see. I guess time will tell on that one, but fingers crossed. Alright, we got a Toxel, Staryu. I don't think there's anything in here. Makuhita, Dancer, and Oricorio, which is ironically in a deck that I'm running right now because I'm seeing a lot of the new, what is it, Kyurem VMAX on the ladder. So I'm using a Fusion Strike deck that's just using Genesect. It's not bothering with Mew. I absolutely despise Mew, just in terms of like a card to play against. So I kind of just wanted to exclude it, but I wanted to try out a Fusion Strike deck because I've never gotten to play one. And since that's pretty much the only viable one, I was like, maybe there's something else I could do with just that. And since it hits Metal for weakness, man, it's such a good card. I forgot Cinderace was in here. I forgot they gave all their fun G-Maxes a special ability, or special card in this set. Yeah, your normal Cinderace just does 210, discard 2. Pretty bog standard. That's actually not bad for one of these V-Union boxes, though. I mean, the Rayquaza in itself is super rare, and we got another big hit out of there. And then we get the 4 pieces to the V-Union. I don't really know what other things are. Ninja Body. We put item question here, prevent all effects done to this Pokemon. That's kind of neat. I could probably stunt some things. 200 in the discard, I think they all have that. Pokemon can't be poisoned, it's fine. Once during your turn, you may have your opponent reveal their hand. That's kind of neat. It's a good way of, knowing whether or not they have game in hand, so you could use Marnie or something to switch it up. Waterfall Bind, defending opponent can't retreat. Could be useful, but normally people have ways of using Switch or something to get it out of there. Aqua Edge, 1 energy for 130. That's pretty decent. Problem is it's kind of hard to get this into play, but there's plenty of ways to do that now. And then that nice, funny 100 to the bench. Very goofy, and I'm sure there's some other ways to set up combos with that to knock things out. But yeah, I guess we'll actually do a recap on this one. Yeah, why not? Let's see what we got out of 30 bucks. I'm actually just curious how much that Rayquaza is going for now. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. Talk to you in the next one. Peace.